It's good to have you all in class. Happy Monday. I hope that you all had a good weekend, whatever you were up to this weekend. Mondays are always a good class because we can come back and kind of reset our bodies, our mind, and yeah, get kind of centered for the week ahead. So thank you for making time out of your Monday, putting this in your calendar, making it a priority, and it means a lot to me, and I'm sure you get a lot out of it too. So with that, lay all the way down and plant your feet onto the mat, please. Good, and then just feel the heaviness of your body onto the mat. As you're laying down, just let out a big exhale, sigh out your day, sigh out your weekend. Good, and then right away, take in a big full inhale, so fill all the way up. Take a cleansing breath out through the mouth, release all your air. Good. And then your mind may still be going fast, so whatever you have on your mind right now, just kind of start to breathe through it. Take a deep breath in. Then a cleansing breath out. Every time you breathe in, see if you can let the breath travel all the way to your navel. So it's going to be a big, nourishing breath, a full body breath. Imagine a sense of relaxation over the forehead and your temples. Feel a sense of relaxation and calmness through the hips, through the pelvic region. Feel the groundedness of your feet on the floor and maybe the back of your hands on the floor. And before we find movement, just allowing ourselves to slow down. Integrating with your body, integrating with your breath. Anytime that you pause and breathe, it's pretty much like you're connecting with yourself, your inner world. Good. So however you're feeling today, just allow that to be kind of processed here on the mat. Good. And take another deep breath here. And a big exhale out, let it all go. And then from here, inhale your hips up and reach the arms back for your bridge pose. So lift up, hips up, arms back. Let the back of your hands touch the mat behind you. And then exhale, lower the hips and lower the hands. Good. Inhale, hips up, lift the arms. Exhale, hips down and bring the arms down. So continue to move through this motion. So point the toes forward, point the knees forward, lift the hips, lift the hands. Exhale, hands down and hips down. One more. Inhale, hips up, arms up. And then exhale, hands down as you lower the hips. This time, stretch your toes forward as you reach the arms back. Imagine that you're holding onto my forearms as I stretch you back, and you point the fingers or toes forward. So find this like really, really long stretch here. Imagine that your ribs are moving away from your hips as you reach as far back and forward as you can. Good. And then from here, pick up your knees, round yourself in a crunch as you lift your shoulders away from the floor. Bring the arms forward. Good. And then inhale, arms back as you reach the legs fully forward. Exhale, crunch up. Give your shins a hug. Lift the shoulders up. Looking good. Then inhale, extend the legs, extend the arms. Your head can come down. And then bring it up and forward. Good. Keep going. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Good. Exhale, round. This is really difficult. Press the sacrum down every time. Inhale, reach the legs, reach the arms in opposition. Good. And then bring it in. You can also modify by lifting the legs higher We're bending the knees. Reach and stretch. Exhale, crunch up. Give yourself a hug. Good, 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, reach. You got it. Stay strong. And exhale, lift. Good. Release the feet. Bridge pose. Lift the arms back. And just take a breather here. Yeah, looks good. And then hug the knees into your chest. Rock and roll as many times. And then find yourself in your tabletop. Good. And then now's the time, if you wish to play music for a class, I will go ahead and send that playlist. Sorry, I forgot it earlier. But either way, find all 4s into your tabletop. And then right away, inhale, cow pose, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round your spine. Send the chest up and back. Good, move with your breath. Inhale, lift yourself for your cow pose. Exhale, round yourself for cat. And start to feel out your body. Notice how you're feeling today. And then usually Mondays, we can experience a lot of tension in the neck and shoulder area. Good. Try your best to make the inhales really big and expansive. Good. Even out here, if you're doing something that, requires both sides. Good work. And then when you're ready, return to neutral, reach the right arm forward in front of you, and then reach the left leg back. So I'm going to be watching here. Good, looks good. Find your stability. So right arm is forward, left leg is back. Try to have the heel and the glute as well as the hand in the same height. Yeah, look straight down. Inhale, reach, 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 toes and fingers in opposition. And then exhale, round and curl. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. So see if you can keep the hips neutral. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. So your hip doesn't lift up at all, it's just staying neutral. Inhale, 1 more. Exhale, round. Good, inhale, lengthen, and then stay. Reach the right fingers forward, left toes back as far, far, far as you can. You got it, stay strong. And then lower down to tabletop. Good work. Take 1 round of cow, lift the gaze, lift the tail. Exhale, round and curl. And then switch. Reach the left arm forward this time and the right leg back. It might feel a little bit weird to try to find that balance, but just think of zipping the inner thighs together and then elevate the heel and the hand in line with your head. Look straight down. Reach, reach, reach. Notice if your hip is trying to open up to the right, square it down. Good. Stay strong. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. All right, 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, reach, and then stay and hold. Notice what's shaking. Notice what's weak. Notice what's strong. Reach further. Kick further back. Good work. Lower the hand, lower the knee. Inhale, lift your chest for cow. Exhale, round yourself for cat. And then just take a moment here for puppy pose. Slide the knees back if you need space. Walk the hands all the way forward. Let the forehead rest. Really opening up through the chest. Your chin can be on the mat, or maybe it's your forehead as you enjoy this underarm stretch. This big back bend. Good. And then walk the hands further back. Tuck the toes, lift the knees up. Find your downward facing dog. Usually feels good. If this is your first down dog of the day, Just wag the tail, move the hips side to side. Press the hips up and back as you feel the stretch in the calves and the hamstrings and the heels, the ankles. Try to have the biceps next to your ears so that you're really at this diagonal, this sharp V with the hips and the legs. And then once you're in, you feel good, you can find some stillness there. And broaden through the back. So think of pressing the shoulders down and lifting the back of your neck up. So it's like this motion with the triceps as you press your weight away from the floor. Yeah, good, Josh. Nice, Amanda. And then keep energizing the underarms away from the mat, the elbows away from the mat, and your chest towards your thighs. Exactly. Looking good, everyone. Just a couple more breaths here in your down dog. Keep elevating the hips. Maybe the heels are just an inch off the floor. All right, building a bit more strength here from your down dog. Inhale, shift forward to your plank. You can always come down to the knees here. Take your time. Once you feel that the shoulders stack over the wrists, look slightly forward at the top edge of your mat to prevent your neck from reaching down. Good, and then exhale back to down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Stay with it. Exhale to down dog. Do this with so much intention, so much power through the shoulders and the back. Inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale back to down dog. Last one, come forward to plank. You can choose knees down or stay up into your chaturanga. Good. And then lower all the way down to the floor, please. Take the hands off your mat to the front and then lift up for a big cobra pose. So hands are way in front of you. Lift the chest. Keep lengthening your entire body here. So front line of the body lengthens. Nice, Melissa. Exhale, lower down. And one more. Inhale, lift and peel the chest. Think of turning the outside of your arms back and the inside of your arms forward. Good. If it feels good, you can look right and left. And lower the chest, lower the chin. This time, lift the legs, lift the arms in front of you. And then just paddle like you're swimming. Legs and arms here for 8, 7. Breathe for 6. Strengthening your core. 3, 2, and 1. Up dog. Lift your chest, hands near your rib cage. Lift up to up dog or cobra. Listen carefully, tuck the toes, exhale back to chaturanga. Press up to plank and bring it back to down dog. Good work. Inhale, look forward and step towards the middle of your mat. Take it to a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Now you're here in your forward fold. Make it a good one. Just let the body hang heavy all the way down. And sway side to side here. Feel free to send the hips up and your hands somewhere near your legs. Maybe on the floor, maybe holding onto your ankles or your toes. Just try your best to let something go here. And you can start off with your knees pretty bent. And just check in with how you're feeling. All right, good. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Make sure your feet are hips width apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. Take the arms in front of you. Inhale, rise up, stand up. Exhale to a back bend. Goalpost the arms. Inhale, rise up. Arms overhead. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze the glutes here. Inhale, arms up, look up, exhale, back bend. Good. And then inhale, rise up, arms up, find your tallest pose. So reach up to the ceiling, ground through the feet, ground through your tailbone, and then try to pick up the ribs away from the hips without hiking up the shoulders. So you're finding this internal length through the torso. Find yourself a little bit balanced towards the midline. So see if you can stack everything. Yeah, so there's equal weight through the balls of your feet, through the toes, equal weight through the heel. Good. Take one more breath, arms still up, and then take a side bend to the right. Stay with the length here. Separate the arms. Good oblique strength and upper back strength. Inhale, center. Take it over to the left. Stay strong with your legs. So face the shoulders and the hips to the same direction. Good. Inhale, center. This time, interlace the hands. Leave the pointer finger up and then take a side bend to the right again. So this time, reach up and over, just feeling all kind of this lateral side bend. Yeah, exactly. Good. Inhale, center. Take it over to the other side. This is perfect after a long day. So really elongating your sides, stretching your ribs away from your hips. Good. Looking good, everyone. Inhale, center. And then take the hands behind your head and lean into your hands. Good. Look up. You can transfer the weight to your toes more here. Good. And then exhale. Fold forward. Let yourself hang heavy. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Just notice what's going on with the neck. Hands still behind your head. Inhale, rise all the way up into your back bend. Lengthen and lift. So lift over and up. Imagine that you're laying down on something behind you. Good. And then forward to your spinal flexion and extension. Yeah, so just working on the spine here. Continue. Inhale when you're ready. Rise up. Lengthen first and then back bend. So you're getting tall and then spinal back bend. Yeah, exactly. Exhale, fold forward. Just one more there. Maybe you could switch the grip of the hands. And then inhale, stand up, lengthen up first, and then lean over and up into your back bend. Good. This time, inhale, upright the spine, and then hands behind your ears this time. Start to twist, but keep the toes pointed forward. Twist your elbows one way, your elbows the other way. Start to notice the core now. That's where the twist is going to come from. So keep the hips very neutral. Yeah, Amanda, that's it. Yeah, good. Good, Parker. Yeah, twisting, looking one way, looking the other way. This is a great way to start to feel your obliques engaged. Good. Last one on each side. All right, and then come back to neutral. From here, take the right hand to your left hip. So I'm not going to mirror you guys. And then reach up and over. So right hand, left hip, reach up and over. Just feel the stretch. Good. Switch. Take the left hand to your hip. Reach up and over. Okay, one more each side. Switch. And other side. Good. And then from here, hands to heart, feet apart, and sit into your chair pose. When you feel good here, take the arms in front of you, like you're trying to hold on to someone's shoulder. Good. Start to feel your breath neutralize here. So find that rhythmic breath in and out through the nose or the mouth. or rather in through the nose, out through the mouth, or just through the nose. Stay with it, just breathe. Good, and then take the hands to your heart now. From here, transfer your weight into your left leg, and then circle the knee up and over, and then sit right back where you were. And switch. Just taking these big circles, make sure the knees end up straight and your toes end up straight. You don't have to sit so low too, just find what feels good. Just moving the energy through your hips. You can even point the knee out and over. Lost your video, Josh. Good. Keep going. All right. And then from here, step the feet wider so you're facing the front of your mat. Take the hands behind your ears and then sit low, maybe widen the legs. Sit low into a wide chair. Good. All right, from here you will twist, very small. Twist one way, twist the other way. Freeze the knees, so don't let the knees go in, and only move the upper half. Yeah, Parker, you can even widen the legs a bit more. Melissa, you can point the knees out a little more too. Yeah, there we go. Good. Feel the twisting through the torso, so focusing on length and strength. Look forward, not down or not up. Yeah, look straight forward. All right, don't let the knees sink in when you're twisting. Last one on each side. Good, get lower. And then take the hands to your inner thighs or on your thigh, and then just stretch the one shoulder down and the other shoulder down. Good, before we get really moving, stand up, reach the arms up, and then take the hands behind your ears, sit low again. This time, transfer the feet a little closer together, and then take one ear or knee to the elbow and the other. So you can choose either lifting the knee higher up or lifting the elbow further down. So just kind of feeling your stability. Parker, widen the legs a lot more. Nice, Melissa. Yeah, soften the landing. So feel free to go slow. Yeah, good, good. Looking great. All right, here for 8, 7, 6. Good work for 5. It's okay if it looks silly, it's kind of fun for 4. Almost there, full body work for 3, 2, and 1. All right, face here to the front of your mat if you turned, arms up. Keep the arms together. Keep the arms apart, excuse me, but parallel. And then look up and find a back bend. Exhale, swan dive down. Try to touch the palms to the floor here if you can. Inhale, half lift. And then exhale to your plank pose. Step back to plank. Full breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Knees or toes, good work. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Nice, very good. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, inhale, right leg up. Nice work, Josh. Exhale, round and curl, shift forward. That's it, inhale, right leg up. This time, step all the way forward. Rise up to your crescent lunge. And then take the hands to your hips here. And kind of press the hips and the sacrum down as you sit deeper into your right knee. So kind of feeling the depth of your lunge, what works for you, what feels supportive in your back foot, your back knee. Spread the right toes a lot, and then reach up and look up. or look forward rather. So from here now, same thing. Imagine that your rib cage is moving away from the hips, but your shoulders aren't hiking up to your ears. So finding that internal length as you breathe. You don't even have to bend the right knee all the way to 90. You can find somewhere in between there, but focus on lengthening up. So imagine that my hands were on your rib cage, guiding you up as you keep the core tight. Yeah, very nice. Take a couple more breaths in your really tall, long, focused crescent lunge. Nice. One more breath. All right, from here, take the hands behind you and then interlace the hands. Lift your chest, squeeze the shoulders together, squeeze the palms together. Good. And then from here, lower the back heel as you fold to your pyramid pose. All right, your pyramid pose, your hands could be interlaced behind you, or you can simply lower the hands down and focus on the hamstring. So just notice how you're feeling and really getting into that inner or right hamstring length. Yeah, if your hands are behind you, it's a lot more work to balance, but keep the integrity of the right knee. Make sure the right knee points forward. Yeah, there we go. All right, from your pyramid pose, if your hands are still interlaced, simply lift up and then back into your warrior one. So now you're in warrior one. Your back heel is down, your arms are up. Take the hands behind your ears. Stay low here. All right, and then pick up the left heel. So now you're in your lunge again. And then twist to the right, look to the right, and then twist to the left. Try not to turn the left hip open though. So we're working on core and length. So getting that really long midsection, good for the posture. Yeah, when you open to the left, you'll notice your left hip will want to open up. So really focus on keeping the hips pointed forward. All right, good. Nice. And then reach the arms up, please. Take the right hand to your hip. Take a side bend over, stretch to the right side. If your left toes, the left ball is talking to you, you can go on the heel. Good, bring it back up. And then left hand to left hip and take it over. Watch for the right knee. It's gonna wanna draw in. Good, you feel the obliques working? Inhale, center, hands to heart, and give the left toes a rest in warrior three. So pick it up. Lift your left leg, balance on the right leg. Warrior three, arms, hands to heart, hands back, or just like earlier, reach the arms forward. Imagine that you were laying down and you're just swimming the arms, but you're staying steady. Breathe. How's everyone doing? Good. Melissa, point the toes down. Yeah, Parker, reach the arms. Try to straighten the arms like you're in a handstand. Exactly. Good. Return to crescent lunge, bring it back. And then exhale, open up warrior two. Good. Give your left foot a break. I know it was working really hard, and then bend the right knee a lot. Nice. Get settled in your lunge. Yeah. All right, in your warrior two, reach the arms up, please. Interlace the hands. Try to relax the shoulders in your warrior two, and then just lift the shoulders, the ribs up as you keep the core in. How we doing? Good. It's a lot of you have to think about what's going on because the right knee is pointing forward, the left leg is anchoring you, your ribs are lifting up, the arms and elbows are trying to be straight. If it's not straight, that's okay, but just try to stretch the back. Yeah, you might feel the stretch in the back too, depending. All right, this time, straighten the right leg, keep the arms there, and then exhale into your triangle pose. Separate the arms, right arm tick-tocks down, left arm reaches up, and you find yourself in this long shape. So throughout today's class, we've been really focusing on lengthening, stretching the spine. Amanda, lift higher, like lift up the chest. Yeah, higher, like up more. Up, like you're reaching the ceiling. The whole torso too. Good. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Reverse warrior, so bend the right knee and then curve up and over. You can wrap the left hand to the right hip. Kind of focusing on that stretch. Good. And then exhale, extended side angle. Rest the forearm or simply lift both arms forward here. And really stacking. We're stacking the length even more. Yeah, looks really good. Stay low in that right hip. Great. Very nice. Make sure you're breathing. All right, inhale, reverse triangle. Lift the right arm up. Then exhale, take the hands to your hips. Pivot the toes to face one another, so facing forward. Lift the chest, back bend. And then exhale to your forward fold with wide legs. Let yourself, good, come down. All right, from here, you got lots of options. You can find a twist, lift one arm, lift the other arm. You can bend one knee, stretch the inner thigh, bend the other knee, stretch the other inner thigh, and just move around. If you would like to get inverted, go right ahead. Melissa, I feel like your cat really likes yoga. Whatever you're doing, just breathe. Enjoy the feeling. Connect with your body, connect with your mind. Let whatever thoughts you have, hopefully they're uplifting. If they're not, that's okay too, just processing through that. Take the hands to your hips now, wherever you are, or come down if you lift it up, and then rise up. Good. Warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, plank pose, please. Come down to plank with your feet together. All right, feet together, plank. All right, from here, transfer your weight into your left arm and reach the right arm to your side plank. You can lower down to your knee, of course. And then here, same thing, notice the length. So can you lift the ribs away from the hips? Oh, yeah, good. Very nice. Stay balanced. And then bring it down to plank. Good, Amanda, that's nice. And then switch. So take it to the other side. Promise this is going to be strengthening, very lengthening. Good. If you are in side plank, nice, Melissa, I like that variation. If you're in side plank, keep lengthening. Yeah, back of the head lengthens even. Back of the neck. Very good. Plant the hands. You can flow through a chaturanga if you want, or just head straight to your down dog. Now we've got another side here. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. You need a break, child's pose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward. Good. Rise up, crescent lunge. All right, from here, take the hands to the hips again. So now we're at the left leg. And give this side as much like focus and attention as the other side. It's so nice. Yoga is one of those forms of movement where you can really connect, you can really feel what's going on, that body awareness, that balance. Or when you feel good, reach the arms up. Notice, is your hip trying to open? Is your knee trying to lean one way and the other? Just getting to know these nuances of what your body has habitually done, whether that's through sitting whatever sports you grew up playing, just kind of like our body like memory. All right, from here, take the hands to the ears, lengthen, and then do a twist to the left and do a twist to the right. Good. Going slow, just trying to stabilize the legs. Your legs aren't moving, just the upper body. Yeah, you're doing a lot of work there on the right toes, but try to use more of the glute and hamstring strength on that right leg. Yeah, you still want to flex the hamstring. Yeah, good. Saw that. Got 2 more on each side. Yeah, dig the right toes for balance. All right, come back to center, reach the arms up. And then again, keep lifting the ribs, sorry, I keep saying that, but just the ribs away from the hips. All right, take the left hand to your hip, and then take a side bend, right arm to the left. And then take the right hand to your hip, left arm up and over towards the right. Good work. Inhale up. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Inhale to a chest expansion. All right, ground the right heel, straighten the left leg, and then come forward to your pyramid pose. And interlace there. Yeah, your hands can also come down, but if you do like the balance, just try to wrap the left hip around and back. Little bend through the elbows. All right, one more breath. Inhale, rise up, lift the arms back. Take it to warrior 1 here. All right, from here, lift the right toes, crescent lunge again. Stay balanced. When you're ready, take off into your warrior 3. Lift the right leg. Warrior 3, now you can bring the arms forward. Right leg is back, left leg is down to the floor. If you're in warrior 3, really try to separate the fingers and toes, just like in the beginning of class, just like when your knee was on the ground. Same thing. Nice, shaking is okay, good. And then lower the back toes, crescent lunge, open up into your warrior 2. So the left knee is forward now. Once you're in your warrior 2, lift the arms up. That's right, zip the ribs in. So you want just that long kind of spine while your knee bends. Exactly. And like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be a 90-degree bend in the knee to make this effective. Focus on finding the neutrality in your hips and then lengthening up. So Parker, hug the ribs in a bit more. There we go. Amanda, lift the arms up overhead, all the way up. Yep, keep the arms straight though. Try to keep like super strong arms, like you're in a handstand, and then the left knee bends. Stay here. Lengthen the spine, feeling the core here. All right, last breath. And then straighten the left leg, reach the arms to a T, bring it forward to your triangle. Imagine in your mind the triangle of the legs. You're really working that left leg. Yep. If you can, elevate the bottom rib up like an inch. Yeah, good. Lift it higher. From there, inhale, reverse warrior, bend the left knee, and then wrap the right hand around to your left hip. That's it. And then exhale, extended side angle, send it forward, right arm forward, maybe the left arm. As long as you can maintain your breath, you can do that variation. Good. Looking stable, everyone. Inhale, straighten the left leg, reverse triangle. Take your hands to your hips. Turn the toes forward. Good. And then from here, forward fold. Take it to a halfway lift. And then you can stay folded forward. If you want to work on crane pose like we've been doing, come up onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees. And then start to shift for your crane. All right, so crane or fold forward. That's it, Josh. Yep, exactly. Very good work. You can also add some skandasana here, getting into the inner thighs. You can twist, you can hold onto your ankles. Bring the forehead to the shin here. Yeah, being upside down really shifts the perspective, helps your low back kind of release. A little bend in the knees, take the hands to the hips, rise up. All right, warrior two, left leg forward. Inhale, reverse. Triangle or warrior, whichever one. And then exhale, take it down to plank with your feet together. We're gonna take a second attempt at your side plank. But this time, so left hand down, right hand up, side plank, lower down to the elbow. We're working on endurance here and strength and balance. Each time you come to class, it feels different, but then you're also building over time. If you can lift the right leg, go ahead. Whatever works to maintain that length. Melissa, look forward. That way, yeah. Okay, open up the right shoulder. So it's, oh, yeah, there, that was it. And switch, hand down, other way. Doing good, make sure you're breathing. Take it slow, there. Yeah, Melissa, that shoulder is more open for some reason. You notice that? All right, and then lift the leg if you can. You haven't already. Good. All right, bring the hand down, please. Lower through the forearms for forearm plank. We're just gonna kind of build your stamina here, just 10 breaths in your forearm plank. Good. Yeah, breathe, getting a little bit of the heart rate going. 4, 3, in 2 will be in child's pose 2, and 1, child's pose. Give it a rest. Very nice. Very, very good work. Keep breathing. We still got, the rest of stretching left, a little bit of upside down. Maybe you want to rest the arms by your sides here. Good. All right, and then from here, come up onto the knees and just take a look, pay attention. We've got a couple different options. Option one, if you're feeling like you're ready to kind of cool it down, you'll do different holds of the one-legged down dog, trying to lift the leg to your hip height like this. So just holding and then you'll switch. That's layer one. Layer two, you can go ahead and do your supported headstand. taking the crown of the head on the floor. If you have a headstand practice, you can do this one. Very slowly, just tipping up. When you find that balance, start to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, and breathe. That's one. If you have access to a wall, you can do handstand. Everything we've been doing here with that is kind of like a little bit of handstand prep. So you've got a lot of options there. You got the headstand, handstand, or three-legged dog prep. In three-legged dog, just focus on squaring off the hip and getting the leg in line with the shoulder. That's it, Amanda, yeah. Beautiful, Parker, squeeze the inner thighs, go slow. Yep, good. Beautiful. Take your time with these. Very good to slow it down, helps with balance. Josh, so what's happening is because you have like longer legs, it's like it just takes a little bit longer to get the feet up, but your core and everything is exactly where it needs to be. Just the center of gravity gets pulled back. Good, 1 more minute here, and then we'll take it to a pigeon pose. Oh, nice, Parker. That lotus variation. And Josh, I think your bottom toes can walk like about this much more forward too. That'll make it easier. All right, good work, everyone. We will now head to our pigeon pose. So find your downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and then take it forward, whichever one. Bring it forward to your pigeon. Just gonna talk to Parker real quick. Parker, since I know you have like really open hips, you can kind of practice getting into the lotus legs while you're up there, eventually, if you want. It's this one where your feet cross like this. Oh, it's very a lot of hip work. All right, and if you're in pigeon, just give it a rest, relax. If you wish to take an upward facing pigeon where you hold on to your back leg, now would be a good time to do that. So Parker, that pose, you'd basically do it while you're in the headstand, but it would just like, yeah. Nice, Melissa. Yeah, press more weight into your right seat, Melissa. Yeah, good. Is that okay? And then look forward with the gaze just to make sure the neck feels good. Very nice. Good work. And switch. So plant the palms here. On an inhale, send the leg up, shake it out. Feel free to flip the dog into wild thing if you want. It's been a very lengthening, kind of strengthening class at the same time. And then take it to the other side, please. Hopefully it's been good for your Monday, kind of getting the spine in order. When you're ready, just rest the forehead onto your hands or maybe the floor if you can reach. Taking it now to your upward facing variation, taking a hold of the back leg or ankle / foot. And Melissa, you can scoot the left foot forward just a little bit more. Yeah, good. Feel that in the quad? Yeah. Or is it the hip flexor? Which, both maybe? All of it, okay. Good. Look forward again. That way, yeah. And very slowly release the variation, plant the hands down, send the leg high. All right. If you flipped your dog, go ahead. If not, lower down to the knees. Give your wrists a stretch here. So once you're on your knees, flip the hand up and just do some cat and cows. Just giving the wrists some good love after that class. Okay, and then when you feel good there, lower your seat down, find a boat pose this time. But this time, your legs will be straight. So find your boat pose with straight legs. Arms up. Yeah, there we go. Yep, boat pose, arms up. Whew, yeah, it's hard. Very hard to balance. It's a lot of abs. If you feel it in your legs, you may have to lean back. All right, stay here. Breathe. Yeah, just feel your back. You're so strong after all that work we did. Very good. And lay down. Nice work. All right, from here, lift the hips, bridge. And then you can interlace the hands underneath in your bridge. Good. And slowly lower yourself down. Widen the feet to hips width and slide the knee to the right. Once you're there, place your right ankle or right foot onto your left knee. So then you can really stretch this hip flexor. So we did so much hip work today and lots of like balancing, lengthening. So you really want to stretch out that hip flexor. If you're lost, your knees are pointed to the right and your right foot is deepening the stretch for your left knee. Or you can look up at the camera too. You should feel that in the hip flexor and the front of the hip, hopefully. If not, you may need to scoot your heel, left heel, a little bit closer to you. Just play with it. All right, from here, bring the knees up, take the knees over to the left. All right, and then stack your left ankle to your right knee. If you're not feeling it in the front hip, you might also have to squeeze the right glute. So yeah, good. You should feel it kind of down that left frontal pocket area, where your front pocket would go. Nice work. Just one more breath there, really working that stretch. Nice. And then bring the knees up. Hug the knees together, rock side to side, just massage the low back. Whatever else you have you're feeling. And then from here, happy baby. Stamp the ceiling with your feet. Hold on to the ankles, hold on to your big toes or maybe the outsides of your feet. Then straighten the legs. Yeah, straighten the legs up to the sky, sorry. Didn't say that part. All right, from here, let the left leg go down as you pull the right knee and right thigh in to your face. So just getting deeper into that hamstring stretch. Let the head rest though. So this is just the leg. Yeah. I'm holding on to the calf and somewhat the ankle. Right there. Let right leg go to the right hand and just open up the right leg to the right. I'm holding on to the ankle / calf meaty area. My left hand is on the hip. All right, and then bring the right leg across and find your supine twist. Whether you want the leg straight or knee bent, that's up to you. And then right arm extends. Secure the right shoulder on the mat, please. You might feel this in the outer hip. Try not to over twist here. Still keep the body kind of upright. Yeah. Good. All right, good. Bring it back in. Both legs up. Lower the right heel. And draw the left leg in. You're going to want to keep the leg relatively straight here so you can get into the hamstrings a little more. Very good. And then take the left leg to the left side, holding it on with the left hand only. The right hand goes on the hip. Let the chest open up here. Maybe your elbow is propping up your leg. And then take the left leg across and over into your supine twist. Again, not overstretch, not over twisting here, just letting gravity do the work. Good. Bring the knees up and in. Just like earlier. Last thing, stretch the legs forward, stretch the arms back. And then give yourself a big hug. Lay all the way down in your well-deserved Shavasana. Find some rest. Inhale a big breath. Exhale it out. Inhale breath. Exhale it out. Allow yourself to sink and melt. And really relax. And take a deeper breath in. Cleansing exhale out. Breath in. Breath out. Reach the arms up and over. Take a big stretch here. Awaken yourself. And then hug your knees into your chest. And roll off to one side. And then from here, have a seat, please. Just roll the shoulders back a couple times. Roll the neck. And take the hands to your shoulders and then just roll the elbows. Good. Inhale the arms up, look up. Exhale, we bow forward, sealing in our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you feel taller and longer. Ribs feel taller too. Really lovely starting off Monday with you. I hope you're all doing well and really look forward to practicing with you again next time. Hope you drink some water and take it easy the rest of the night. And yeah, thank you guys. See you next time.
Thanks, Bianca. Bye.
See you guys. Thank you. You too. Bye.